Friday. So I'm going to launch a poll. Is this your first time with us? Let me know. Let me know here. Okay. So while people, you guys are filling the poll, while we're waiting for people to stream in, let me tell you more about, what we do. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for specific currency for each day. Monday, Aussie and New Zealand, Tuesday, Euro, the Wednesday is the pound, Thursday, yen and gold, and Friday, the Canadian dollar. So today it's Friday. Jin will be speaking about the Canadian dollar pairs, and as he will be taking us through different time frame, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term investors and short-term traders. During this session, Jin will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlight potential, targets, and risk. However, disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Gene runs LCMS traders, where training is conducted to get traders to be consistent and profitable. And also Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account services, where Gene trades an AUM of more than 10 million USD on a daily basis. Now, Gene has been invited to speak on many stages globally, and and very recently he's still been invited to Money FM, a Singapore financial rock a radio talk show, to give his views on what is happening on the forex market. Now I'm going to launch a second poll. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to launch a second poll, and please fill in. How did you get to know this webinar? All right. So while you're filling this poll, I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you LCMS Traders Club. Okay, let me get this in here. No, I'm not going to share this one here. Okay, the LCMS Traders Club. Now, this is really a private group on Facebook where we teach, guide, signal, coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. This is really the place to be, regardless of whether a new, experienced, part-time or full-time trading. If you have just joined us from Telegram channel, you have been enjoying our trade signals. Our trade signals absolutely free. A question you might have is that when we told you when to get into a trade, but we have not told you where to get out, right? Where to exit out. In the L Traders Club, we not only give you the signals earlier, we also tell you where to exit and also with specific reasons and why we enter a trade as well. Look at this way. Yesterday, we did a sell pound yen. We issued at 1140.1. We give you the stop loss, take profit here, same as the Telegram channel, but we first give it in the LCMS Traders Club. We have here, we give you the signals. I give you the analysis on why we took this trade. And when it hits the TP1, we didn't say much. TP2, we suggested we look at the market and we suggested you to secure your profit. So this is really in the long run. You will not only earn from the signals, you will also learn how to trade better, right? Now, if you want to learn new strategies or require some coaching, and even your experience, you want to learn even more and be better, we also have members only live Zoom sessions on the Monday and Wednesday evenings to run through trade ideas, teach you new strategies, update you on recent market and economic developments. Really, we have it here. So on Monday, we have weekly live call where James will go through what has happened in the past week economic roundup. What happens, what is from the bias, why it happens, the currency moves. Then we have also the signal coaching where we tell you more details on why we take the signals, why we look to exit, and many more. Then lastly, we really have a group coaching by Jin where he will talk about what could happen coming in a week, what should you look out for, how to interpret some news, what you trade, what to look out for, what kind of setups, trading. Is all going to be very beneficial. In fact, this session is really an opportunity to pick Gene's brains on pretty much on any trading related questions that you might have that you want to improve, you want to get rid of your any concerns or issues that you bugging in your mind. Go ahead and ask him there. We also have on Wednesday coaching sessions, right? We have Wednesday coaching sessions. You can see here, we have all the different setups where we teach you about the 5 steps. Not only that, we talk about setups, the complement on the 5 steps. We have just finished the trend series recently where we talk about chart patterns, we talk about Fibonacci, we talk about moving average, trend lines, candlestick patterns, and so on and so forth. So we will come in to learn new setups. It's going to be very beneficial to everyone here. Okay, so now let me go back home. We not only have that, okay, we're going to have, excuse me, we're going to have here, lastly, a wide range of analysis we have for the club members here. We know we have people, members here can put in their ideas, trade ideas, have questions that you might have, whether it's good or no good. Straight away, when you place it, we will see whether it's good trading or not. We also, you can see all the trading related questions that are related to MT4, how do you create it? We will also help you to ask, you got some analyst questions, coaches will come in and ask for you, explain to you. And we also have lots of things like currency watch lists here, where we look in the morning, every morning, we look at it and we see what currency pairs, what kind of actions you could be looking for, and what kind of entry and potential profits to be going in. Well, any breaking news, we also put it here. Ultimately, this LCMS Traders Club is to provide you the best information, shortcutting your way to a trading success. Now, you may wonder, how do you join it here? All you need to do, the link will be posted in the chat already. Go to LCMS Traders Club, going down, scroll all the way down here, and really it is a paid subscription of only $199 a year. No, but of course, when you face uncertainty in your trading, taking any risk on your trades, you definitely need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit, or to get some coaching to improve on your confidence and strategy immediately. In the end, it looks like if 54 cents a day seems very little and minute, it's so much worth it compared to improve yourself, right? So don't wait, just join now, right? Okay, so now with this, let me go back and stop sharing here and give it back to Jin for the analysis on the Canadian dollar. Jin.
All right, we're having too much fun on the chat. I don't want to start talking about the Canadian dollar. So Daniel, prepare for your Bitcoin. I know you're already prepared for your Bitcoin analysis. We can't stress you out anymore. You're just going to wing it. So talking about the Canadian dollar today, and also a bit of a recap of what happened this week and things to look forward to next week. So let's look at the news. Again, forextradingasia.com, put it in the chat. Can you put it in the chat? Tell me if you are already on forextradingasia.com. What I mean on, as in you have gone in, registered for an account, so that you stand a chance to go read articles, rate articles, and then ultimately get points to redeem for your $20 or $5 or multiples of that Amazon gift cards. Have you done that? Put it in chat. I see the chat blinking away. So have you done that? I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. All right. What is it? Has everyone done it? Let's see. Good. Good. Everyone says yes. I will believe you that you've said yes, that you have actually done it and not just responded yes. Okay, so looking at the news today, where is it? Today is Friday, so we went through a lot of news yesterday already. Today is Friday. Looking at the news right now, rate decision from Bank of Japan has held at minus 0.1%. Still on the press conference and the statement, pay attention to that. We spoke about the yen yesterday already, so I'm not going to go through that. With the tension on the Canadian dollar, retail sales number tonight coming out for Canadian was 1%, expected to be 0.2%. So we might actually see, some weakness coming from the core retail sales number from the Canadian side. Again, retail sales number looking like it's going to drop as well. A bit of a surprise given that it's end of the year, that we actually normally see some upside towards retail sales number as we approach end of the year, Christmas and all that sales period. So if we do see a weak number, probably would expect some weakness into the Canadian dollar. So in terms of news, quite light for today. We went through all that news yesterday already. Quite light today. What I want to pay attention to is going to be quite important here is that next week, all right? So no that. Oops, where's my list? Store it away. Change that to next week, Monday to Friday. What you would notice here, all right? So if you haven't been trading for a year, if you're quite new to trading, what you notice, and remember now we're approaching the end of the year. So as we approach the end of the year, you're not going to see a lot of news. You're not going to see a lot of big news items, okay? It's all been done this week already. Next week, Monday, we have, some Aussie numbers, some Euro numbers, not going to change too much. US numbers not too exciting. Retail sales number coming from Australia on Tuesday. Again, expecting some good news, but probably going to just do some little fluctuations to the prices. I'll tell you more about that on Monday. Pound numbers coming out, right? Pound GDP numbers coming out on Tuesday, expecting terrible numbers. So, with that again, applying it together with the Brexit deal or no deal scenario, this might actually be the only thing to look forward to next week. GDP numbers coming from the UK on Tuesday. Traders Club members, because I'll tell you more about that in the group. GDP numbers from the US as well, looking at some consistency coming around. So we might see some good quarter on quarter numbers. And then you notice the books are all closing towards the end of the year. Not a lot of news, well, a lot of news, but nothing big, hard impact news that could move markets. And then Canadian GDP again coming out on what was that Wednesday evening, followed by Thursday. Everyone is on holiday, and then Friday it's holiday all over again. Okay, so what you want to pay attention to here is apart from that GDP number coming from the UK, it's going to be relatively low volatility next week. But although it's low volatility next week, with markets, with funds closing off books, with markets going to low volatility, we could actually come to scenarios where we see big spike ups or big spike downs as that volatility decreases, but people close off positions. Okay, so be a bit more careful with that. I would even suggest at this end of the year period, what you should probably focus on is not so much on the trading, right? Not so much on the trading, but more onto that refining your process, preparing for next year, do all that back testing, analysis, review. And if you really need that review analysis, Traders Club is where you need to spend a lot of time on. Ask your questions, put up past trades, ask questions on your past trades, whether it was a good idea, how to refine that strategy. If you need any help, the coaches are all there to guide you through this process. Okay, so next week we will still be doing our currency call, but expect that volatility is going to be low. Not a lot of price movements, not a lot of big targets to reach towards. Okay, so with that said, we still have Canadian dollar to look at today. The US CAD on the H4 time frame here. US CAD on the H4 time frame here. The last time we spoke about it, we said it was zoom in one more. We said it was going to spike up or turn up and then come down. It did that, almost did the whole move. It went up to exactly the same point I said it was going to go to. It came down, but it didn't go as low as we expected. It didn't go to 130 pips. It went to about 70 halfway, and then now it's sitting at this level. With the retail sales number expected to be quite weak tonight, we might actually see that it's probably going to go back up and test this 1.28 resistance level. At this point, I wouldn't be looking to trade the US CAD up towards 1.2821 because it's a 60 pip move, but your stop loss would be about 60 pips, 1:1 on a US CAD. Probably not something I'll be looking at for now. Okay, but casting back to what we've done for the week, the Aussie US went close, went halfway up, outside of Bollinger Band, started turning back down again. I think that that's the end of the move. We might actually see it sitting at this 0.76 level as a relatively good support. Probably test this area for a while. The New Zealand US dollar did exactly as we planned, exactly as I spoke about early this week. Broke above 7.1, went up, tested. You can see that it tested 7.179, and then after testing that resistance level, it's coming back down again. So it's done exactly as we expected. Super happy about that. Euro US, it's almost textbook. It's almost textbook. Said that it was going to come down. It came quite close to 1.21 before going up to 1.2271. Did exactly that. Hit that resistance, and then now it's rejecting it. It looks like it will sit at what's that number again? 1.2271. Maybe, well, definitely for today, possibly trying to break up a little bit higher, but I'll be a bit more careful about the euro dollar for now. Euro pound went beyond. So first move up, yes. Second move down, yes. Third move, it went beyond the 9024 level. But at this point now, I still think that upward move towards 9122 is still very valid. So I'm still looking forward to that. Pound dollar did exactly as we expected again. That green line all the way up towards 1.3585, and then rejecting this 1.3619 level. Now possibly testing lower again. I think that this 1.3432 support might come back into play. US yen, we have yen news today. No change, not much expected. So we see that the yen actually went back up, didn't go down. So got it wrong there. Didn't go down towards 102.35, went up, breaking that 103.31 level. I think that we might see it continue upwards, but I don't think it'll be a big significant move up. Euro yen, we said it was going to trade within this range, still staying in that range. If it does break above, look for it to go past 126.98 before you think of doing anything. Pound yen, well, it went down, hit that level that we said, went up, hit that level that we said. Now it looks like it's rejecting 140.18, testing that resistance level. Might actually really see it come down and hit that 139.17. So again, this three-part move, super happy about the analysis. Lastly, yesterday spoke about the gold, said that it was going to come down, possibly come down to 1850, but definitely test 1900. It did exactly that before in a rush. It did that in a rush. 1900 at this point, I think that 1900 is still going to hold. Okay, so super happy with this week's analysis. Hit it on the Aussie, the Kiwi, the Euro, the Pound. Slight miss on the Euro Pound. Slight miss on the and miss on the US yen. But it's all about percentages. Hitting the big numbers on the percentages. I hope you're enjoying this currency call. Right now, I'll pass it back to Daniel to tell you about Bitcoin. Everything about Bitcoin. Ask him a hard question. If you can stump Daniel, you get a surprise.
Okay, thank you, Jin. Just a quick one on Bitcoin. It was a very great time for Bitcoin this week. So let me get into where is my. Give me a minute. I thought I had it there. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So I was looking at the Bitcoin, and this week was fantastic week for Bitcoin. Previously I did mention that if it breaks really very nice at about 19653, about 20,000, if it did break up, it's going to probably hit as high as about 23,000 or 24,000 area, and it did indeed that. I think there was a kind of level that people were looking at. When I was looking at the channel moving up, it's been moved as for the past month or so, it's been moving up. It seems like it's trying to act like a gold. When there's something issues in the economic world, gold rises up, right? So this time Bitcoin seems to be reacting similar as well. So looking at it, reacting very nicely, previously to 23,300 region and stopping there. Now, the question now in your mind, it will be like, would it continue to go up? Interestingly now, so looking at it, I would think that there will be some profit taking coming in. It probably move down, won't probably go all the way down to 20,000, which I think is right now a resistance turns support level. It probably comes all the way down quite close to 20,000, maybe 21, 22,000, like following the channel. Here, it still follows the trend line and the channel. It maybe bounce off maybe about 20, 21,000, and it probably be going up, and they'll be very interesting again at 23,000. Once you break past this support level, I think we'll say, let's say 23, 24,000 region, then there's a possibility of 28,000 or even higher. There were talks about going all the way up to 34,000 or so. But bear in mind now, everybody is talking about the 20,000 region as a firm support level. Very interesting. We'll wait to see. I look at the channel. Technically, it looks as if right now there is a possibility of retracing back before it goes all up as well. So just bear in mind, those who trade coin, be careful, trade safe. There's a possibility, it's still a very bias on the uptrend right now. Okay, great. So that's my sharing for Bitcoin. Oh boy, will Bitcoin reach 30,000 next year? If based on the technicality of the charts that we've seen, there is a possibility, yes, of reaching a 30,000, because right now it seems that there are lots of institutional players coming in for Bitcoin. So unless there's going to be some, again, some political governments coming in to clamp it down, rather than other cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is going to be still very famous. It's going to, people are going to come in and out for cryptocurrencies, and it will just go up as well. Okay. Yes. Jinwei, where is there a question? I didn't see that question. Oh, just above Peter's question. Oh, okay. Daniel, if trading Bitcoin or crypto, what are the possibility mechanism which may move them? In all honesty, Jinwei, I don't really see much of fundamental reasons coming in. But as I said, it seems right now I can see that it looks as if it's trading like as if it's gold. Where the market is having this run to safe haven currencies, or in fact, the risk is high, and people are going to go to a safe areas to go, like when we talk about usually safe haven currencies like US dollar, yen, Swiss francs, people tend, or gold. Now it seems that people are adding one more coming in, and that they put in the Bitcoin as well. So I still feel personally, it's going to be still very speculative, because to me there's no real fundamentals going in. It's all just pure speculative right now, and people based on market sentiments where it goes up and goes down. Okay, that's my personal opinion, Jinwei. Okay. Okay, any more questions? I will try. Okay, thank you. Great. Okay, great. So I'm going to launch a poll right now. Okay, and let me know what you thought about this session. Okay, so for those who I saw that new person, people new here, recording of this video will be uploaded on Forex Trading Asia. Thank you for joining these sessions. I'll catch you guys, everyone, on Monday. See you. Bye.